Melodies fade, crystals humming. Sacred grids remade. Vibrational shift from 3D to 5D and beyond. Galactic family, eternal bond. Ascending now to the seventh dimension.
Namaste and like catch, my family, and welcome with a little sneak attack with my fellow wizard here, Mr. John Mosley. John, what's up, bro?
Howdy, y'all. Not much, man. It's nice to be on your spaceship.
What is going on? Yeah, there's definitely, look, I have braces.
Yeah, I got them too.
I don't know. Let's fix that. Let's go ahead and fix that, John. I knew something was getting crazy. Let's go and turn that down. Hey! Listen, I fix it. I fix. Right. Look, at my teeth are white, but let's calm down. Dude. So, what's up? So, John is a world famous artist, and he lives here in Sedona. He's a fellow wizard of mine. And if you guys have ever seen me pull the spirit card decks on my broadcast, he is the creator of spirit cards and about 80% of all of the artwork in my house. So I wanted to have John on here because he is a fellow nature enthusiast, and he's just a wizard, dude, and he's an artist, and there's something about the Sedona and the organic connection, and he's going to be at Rise of the Guardians with us, not only showcasing his art, but obviously meeting, the friends in the family, you guys out there, and he's going to be doing showing you guys some of the new artwork. You have some new artwork coming out, yeah?
Yeah, I just finished a big piece called Tree of Life. No one's seen that yet.
Oh, really?
Have you seen it? I just posted the first image of it like a few days ago. A big old commission. It took me about 8 months.
Really?
Yes, I've been just kind of hiding out doing that for quite a while.
Cool.
Yeah. And then, the last couple of years, I've only done about 2 or 3 pieces because I got these giant commissions, and I'm kind of looking for smaller jobs right now.
Oh, really?
Because they take so much. It's like a expedition each one, I just have to fully dive in for months at a time.
Annie, you have to just go to Unite the Collective. We're on 1920 by 1080p HD. We're not on the side by side. Listen, for everyone watching on the little short clip, hey, listen, you got to go click on the other video. There's 2 links. So anyways, I wanted to come out here and let everyone know that we're going into Mercury retrograde and all these energies and stuff on the planet. I don't know about how you guys are feeling out there, and I'm actually curious, John, what you dream about. But I wanted to say that the 5D dreams are popping. I had a whole meditation this morning about this holdup on some of the things that are happening on a planetary level and what that is. I was asking about the 200 earthquakes around the Pacific Rim, the Ring of Fire, and why they're not telling anyone in the United States. I went in through the financial things. I went through different modalities and listened to different, let's just call them channelers and whatnot information, but also a lot of financial experts too about what's going on in the silver and the gold market. And this was, after doing all of that data dump, this is what my guide said. Son, I'm going to say bro, but son, you guys got this. It's already done. You guys just got to hold tight. You guys are in a compression window right now. When you guys come out through this compression window, everything is going to make a lot more sense. What happens with a lot of us starseeds, John, of course, being one of them, We quantum process the universe very, very quickly. So for us, it seems like it's very obvious what some of the issues are on the planet. It's very obvious what some of the course corrections should be. Now, we also have to realize that we're sharing this planet with a lot of people that are, maybe this might be their first time on Earth, or you're an NPC, or there's a lot of background characters, let's just say. My thing is that the main thing I'm trying to bring forth today is we are literally in a timeline compression window of which we are about to pop out on the other side. So that's all I wanted to say about it. It's not you're feeling weird, you're feeling strange. I'm telling you, if we snap and jump frequencies into our timeline or into another dimension or parallel reality right now, you guys listen. This is the only one they're having an issue with. And I keep waking up in here like Groundhog Day, John. And I'm going, I'm having a great time in all the other parallel realities that I'm coexisting in. And they're like, I'm like, is it just this? When they go, son, you and your friends and family, you are in it right now. And this is the only one that we need to shift. Because I'm sitting here, it doesn't make sense. I'm like, I'm quantum computing. We got all of our financial abundance coming in from 10 different directions. I go, what is it about this reality? And every single dream time, we are having a blast. We are having fun. Yeah, we are cleaning things up. But that's kind of slowed down a little bit. But for right now, I just wanted to express to you guys this. When you guys wake up in the morning, if you're listening to my voice and you're in this specific timeline, this is the last one that really needs to shift. So calm, because it's almost like your multi-dimensional version is stressing out, but it's not even really stressing out. You're feeling this stuff in your cells and the physical, while the rest of your soul is living la vida loca. I'm sitting down here like, hey, everyone's upstairs popping berries in there. I mean, they're on sea-doos. There's boats. We're building stuff. Everything's fantastic. I'm waking up down here like the Pied Piper eating a pancake. What's going on here, creator? And it doesn't logically make sense. The density is shifting, and the emotions you're feeling, take a deep breath, get out into nature, ground. There's no way anyone on this planet, above or below ground, or even the weirdos trying to come in from deep space, they can't stop this golden timeline from progressing. Okay? We are in imagine all the dominoes are set up in like V for Vendetta. As soon as that first domino went, they can't stop it. So I just want to be real. We may feel uncomfortable at times. Okay? So do I. Okay? But what I'm trying to tell you is this. This abundance golden timeline that we're on, no one can stop. So I just want to be crystal clear, especially if the Galactic Alliance, not the Galactic Federation. If the Galactic Alliance is here monitoring this planet, everything's going to go straight to code. It's all going to be taken care of. Okay. A lot of us are not, we're not really relying on the Galactic Federation at all. For me, it's always been about the Galactic Alliance. It's always been about the elder species, which I interact with. It has never been about high school on how to run high school. Okay. So the foundation, the foundational aspects of our oversouls are involved in monitoring this game and the Sol system. And I think for a lot of us that actually are very hip to what's going on here, to know that the presence is here, it speaks volumes. So that's all I wanted to say. John, I know that you wanted to talk about spirit cards, but
No, that's cool.
Hey, it's part of the spirit. So Earth Alliance, Galactic Alliance, that is what we rock here on the gold team. I'm not saying the Galactic Federation isn't fantastic for whatever that is. And you guys, if you guys haven't seen what I'm referencing, should I do this, John? Or do you want to, I don't know okay.
Go, man.
All right. So here's the deal. There was an episode on Gaia with Sebastian, and he talked about on 3i Atlas, there were Draconian aboard this thing. And he said that the the Galactic Federation didn't have the technology to stop that ship. Again, this is his story, okay, that he was referencing. You have to watch it on Gaia. So this is what happens when you put stuff out on the internet. You don't know who's listening, okay? So I'm sitting there half asleep. I start listening to it, and he goes, yeah, what happened was the Galactic Federation couldn't stop 3i Atlas or whatever they thought this was, okay? And again, this is his story, not mine. And what happened was they sent those plasma jets off Atlas that actually hit the sun. And we got that weird aurora borealis around November. It's all happened in November, mid-November to the end of November. And what happened was the Galactic Alliance, who's never been in contact with the secret space program, who doesn't even talk to the Galactic Federation, got involved and shut that ship down. It shut the ship down. So this is what I'm trying to express to you. If the real Galactic Alliance is here in the Sol system and they are protecting this planet, that is such a high level of ordinance that is actually monitoring this game. I can't even really put it into human words. You're talking about beings that are 100, 200, 500 million years ahead of where we are technologically. Maybe even a billion. You're talking about actually the forebringers of this entire game. Creators of the holograms, creators of planetoids, that level of beings are watching this game. So again, it made me feel really good. It made me feel that a lot of us get this weird feeling in our tum-tums when we hear the Galactic Federation of Light. And I got to be honest with you, I've always been about Earth Alliance. And as soon as that dude said no, Sebastian said, hey, Galactic Alliance and Galactic Federation are two completely separate things. We are a part of that Galactic Alliance, Earth Alliance. We're not about the Federation. So I just wanted to be clear here with that, because there's a lot of terms that we get confused. So I just wanted to say that to you guys, but they're the ones that shielded partially part of the blowback that came from the sun, because that was part of this invasion thing. This guy, again, this propaganda this guy was pushing. So there's something in me. When I heard that, I was like, something chimed, and I was like, wait, I think a lot of us are a part of the Galactic Alliance. We're not Federation. That's why we don't get along down here. Not just even with the normal civilians and the normal genome and the normal hybrids walking around. Why do I feel like some of us literally come from like the silver cord of like creator, like hanging off creator's robe? It's like, I feel some of us are connected to source. That's just who we are. Like, and like this, and as we're moving through this game, you know, and art is definitely a part of that. But I'm trying to say, you guys, there's a version of our oversouls that are watching this game that are not only very old, but they know that the numbers on this planet, the actual amount of people on the surface, 1900s, we had 1 billion people on the planet. In 100 years, 75 to 100 years, now we have 7 billion. Who are all these background characters? Who are all these things that were infiltrated in? What are the Cabbage Patch Kids? How did they remake, right, and repopulate the planet after a 30-foot mud flood, right? What I'm getting to is all of these data points are coming to, like, they're all correlating right now. I'm trying to extract for my friends and family what's going on. Is this a military thing? Is this, obviously we heard, is this an interspecies fight over the surface? And is this really a polarity game? Do they call war a polarity game, ladies and gentlemen? They make up these words. Are we in a galactic war and they're calling it polarity? Are there different species warring over the dimensions that we are coexisting upon? There's just some questions I have for the collective. And I'm trying to say some of us are processing this stuff now. So that's what I wanted to let you guys know. It's like, I'm not putting my head in the sand like an ostrich. I want to know who's who. I want to know if this has been misinformation, what should we be focusing on? I think many of my fellow commanders out there, you guys, right? It's really important. Now back to the art. Let's bring this right back into John Moseley, okay? John's higher selves are fully aware of all of this, by the way. He gets to play artist man, but his commander cells and his commanding units, his higher selves, and why he was, like I said, you went away to North Carolina. You experienced...
Well, yeah, I was in the middle of that hurricane.
And then his guides brought him all the way back to Sedona, and got grounded. You guys may be getting shifted and moved around the planet, right? For different rhymes or reasons that have a lot to do with your oversoul and your higher selves directing you. So that was my thing. I just had to, look, we're going to have more talks.
You just brought up something really
interesting. Yeah, go ahead.
If you don't mind me riffing on that.
Oh, rip, dude.
Like, yeah, I was in Sedona for about 5 years leading up to, it was just time to go. Things had finished off here for me in several ways. And I thought I was going to go back there and live. And that was my plan. I was going to buy a house, have friends back there and all that. But I did go back there, I know now, to be in that hurricane.
Right.
And I was like literally right in the center of that thing. And what happened in that hurricane was all the things that were like so freaked out about, like cut off from the grid totally, right? That society's so afraid of. Like it was like 10 days of darkness, you know, no roads, no water,
Right.
no knowledge of anything, no internet. I was out on this animal farm, this rescue animal farm, and it was actually like a really amazing time. Like I was totally, my intuition totally kicked online, and I felt totally safe. And I didn't when I got into my mind and I started thinking, oh shit, like how, you know, like 1 minute into the future, you know, I would freak out. But it's like, just come back to the present, come back to nature. Like, what's the name of this thing? He said, wisdom of nature, whatever.
Yes.
And I could just feel it. It like, because there was all this calm, like having all those other things disconnected, there was this really sense of this deep connection that I am nature and nature is me and we got this, you know, and this higher intelligence, if you want to call it that. And always in each moment, I knew what to do in the next moment and the next moment.
Right.
And I felt totally, I met the right people at the right time. We helped each other out. And it was like a lesson on how to really live on this planet, you know?
Yes.
And that's what brought me back to Sedona. It's just like, oh, it's time to go now. I just knew it.
Right.
And it's time to go west. Now it's time to stop in Sedona. But I didn't get to control the narrative. I didn't get to control it, you know, one day into the future at that time. And that's what led me astray so many times and gets us out of whack, is trying to control the whole narrative, how it's going to go, how long we're going to be in a place, why we're going to be there, all those things. But we don't need to know those things. That's the good news. There's like an intelligence at work that's got this, you know?
You have nature's intelligence ingrained into you. People that haven't had the experiences of you, say, living, like I said, you know, you lived up in Flagstaff, you like the forest, you like to go for your walks. Can you explain to people that maybe have never really been in nature across the earth right now, what that natural intelligence feels like when you have that voice, you have that, you know, creator speaking to you, whatever that is, your intuition.
Yeah.
Can you try to put that into words on what it feels like when nature's communicating to you?
I mean, I can give it a try.
Yeah, I like it.
I mean, I grew
Because
up
I
that
can
way.
tell my version of it,
Yeah.
but I mean, I
But
think
everybody
people
knows. Like everybody knows when they sit under a waterfall how it feels. Like you just got to
Right.
go do it. You know, like the you know, the issue is a lot of people have been disconnected from nature, just how we've been raised, and you know, and where we're living and all
Right.
that. But everybody, to a person, as far as I know, I mean, they know what when they get in the ocean that it feels, you know, that feels a certain way. It feels good, you know.
right.
So I was gifted in this life by being brought up in a little mountain community,
Right.
and just having that, you know, intrinsically, you know, connected.
Where does your inspiration come from when you're creating artwork? Is it when you're on the mat, you know, when you're on the canvas and you're working, or does it come before? Do you have a vision? Because I mean, there's a lot of artists and creators out there watching us right now. Where does your inspiration? When does it hit? Like, for example, talk about the most recent one you just did.
Yeah, that's an interesting question. That's one I get asked the most, and that's why I asked you to write right before we started this thing. Say, don't wait for inspiration. I have that literally on my desk or above my drawing table.
I want to change the word. When do you get the flash? When do you get the boom?
Well,
Is it in the morning? Is it in the sun?
No,
is it
it's
it
one of those
what I'm
things.
trying to say, for me, sometimes I get inspired while I'm in the act
yeah,
of creating. You know what I mean?
That's what you don't wait for inspiration to act. You just act, and then
Right.
inspiration will meet you at some point. You know, but it's a continuum. Like if I sat around and didn't paint for quite a while, the inspiration would get further and further away. It would take me longer and longer in this, you know.
No, I
to
got
get
you.
back to
Do you
it,
start
you know?
maybe with 7 canvases and you start kind of working on all of them, and then they kind of come together based upon?
Oh yeah, I'm always swimming in unfinished artwork. Like I have, you know, 17 canvases around me that are in various stages of success or failure or whatever. And
Right.
that keeps me relaxed, actually, to have a lot of things going.
It helps me too.
Yeah.
It's because we're the OG ADD generation that no one, we can do the work of 6
If you work
people.
on one thing, it's too important, you know. It's like, oh, I can't screw this up. But it's just like, you know what? Just I'm playing over here, and then you get hit with an idea and you bring it back, or you bring that energy of being loose over here back to this one,
Right.
like that. So you kind of just everyone has to dance with the muse in their way, you know. But as far as the inspiration goes, and this gets back, it actually ties into the I don't know if I can make sense of it in words, but back to what I was saying about having your intuition come online. It's not a bolt of lightning for me. It's like you wouldn't even notice it if you weren't just used to, you know, ongoingly like having to work with your own intuition. It's just such a like a micro moment sometimes. It's like such a whisper, just like just a little tiny thought, but it's like, oh, that's it. And I want to go with that, you know?
So let's break this down, how your creativity works from here to South Africa.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so, and Asia, I should say, all my fellow Asia. I love you out there, Asia. Okay, they're like Asia too. Canada, UK, everyone, States, everybody on Earth. Listen, okay, so if you guys are artists, you guys are creators, maybe you guys make songs, you write books, you write screenplays, you paint, you make art. What I'm trying to get down to is, can we try to do this in 3 different categories? Like, for example, some of us, for me, I see an issue with something, and then I think in my mind, where have I seen this before? It could be, it doesn't have to be per se an issue. Imagine you stare at an object, and I would always go, where have I seen that object before? Where have I seen that concept before? And then I go into meditation. And then for me, I get sucked back into a past or future life when I saw the same object in a room, in a space, and then I reconstruct. Like, for example, hand me that, Shiva. Yeah. I'm trying to help people kind of break down how their creativity works. Like, for example, I see this. Okay? And in your mind, you get an object, right? I made this from scratch, by the way. This is 100% Rion. But this is what I'm trying to say. I got an inspiration, and then I say to myself, where have I seen this face before? And then it's almost like I don't know, like the Matrix. It's like the hologram goes in a temple. This is what the floors look like. This is what the columns look like. And it's like the rest of the memory fills in around the one object. So I think that might be a version for you guys. I mean, that's one version. You know what I'm saying? You having a concept, and then the rest of the world kind of animates around it.
Well, there's I mean, we're cataloging all the time in our minds, right? Our subconscious or superconscious or whatever. And so as you're going along, and like for me, it's like an artistic path I'm on in general. So like I'm just picking up ideas as I'm going wherever, like here today. And then at some point that's available to come back into the artwork if it wants to, you know?
How many past lives do you think you've been an artist?
I don't know, man.
Look, John's a virgin to the spirit. I'm just kidding. Not, you know, but I mean, like in the galactic sense of the word. Yeah. I'm going to pop his top, ladies and gentlemen. This guy is a galactic commander, but he's like, I'm just an artist. Here's my thing. John, you're too good to have, you're too good to have this be the first time.
Oh no, I feel that for sure.
I want you guys to go look at his artwork online, and you tell me, is this the first time the guy's had a paintbrush in his hand? I mean, it's ridiculous.
I guarantee that's the case, and I can feel that, but I just don't have a number or an idea of like how many past lives.
Divine feminine or divine masculine? Like when you're creating, are you in your female energy or in your masculine? For me, I create a lot in my feminine, just to throw it out there.
Well,
it takes
both to do it. Like the feminine is definitely like at play, like in the creation process, but the masculine, to create a life where you can have that,
right?
Those moments after moments is really important too. To run a career based on it, you know.
Right. Well, you have to have a passion. You have to have a fire. Yeah.
Structure. You can't just keep flowing without, you know, something keeping it together, you know. So they're both involved.
I want to show here. This is fun. I know it's hard to ask an artist to pull out. Okay, from this right off the top here. Listen, ladies and gents, this is the type of artwork I'm talking about. John paints this and then puts them on cards. Look at that. So I can promise you this is not the first time. And by the way, he paints that. He has a whole technique where he paints that. I actually have that lion spirit. Okay. This is the level of artwork we're talking about.
Well, I got a good example of
show me
that piece. That piece actually, it's here. I'm going to show it to everybody. But the one that you have it on your in your hallway when you walk in your house, the spirit guardian.
Yes,
it's a masculine oriented painting. I actually went in. This gets back to what you're saying about, or what we were saying about cataloging things and what, you know, things coming to you while you're working. But I went in to actually work on a woman's face that day. I went into the studio. I had it in my mind to paint a woman's face, and that dude showed up. Like, so let's show everybody.
I got you.
And it just started showing up, so I just went with it. It's like, whoa, it's a man's face.
I love it.
And then animals started showing up in my mind, and then I put them on there, you know?
No, I get you.
But, I mean...
If you guys have any specific questions about creativity, creation, how to utilize creative gifts, this is the time to put it in the comments across the earth.
But I think
because we're sitting here, we're doing this for you guys.
The key is to not edit yourself. Like for years, I thought I was stuck because I was always editing myself. Well, how, like, that doesn't make sense. It's not supposed to make, it's good if it doesn't make sense, you know? And just go with it and don't worry about explaining it to yourself or anybody else, you know?
Dude,
And then that's when the cool stuff happens.
listen, I have the coolest friends.
Where,
I gotta be honest with you,
where is this guy? Oh, yeah, here he is.
dude, look at this. Homie just like straight painted that. Hold on. Is this thing even coming here? Where you got him?
So, yeah, there he is.
Yeah, this is the one that's on. I have a huge blown up picture of this one.
So that was like, that one, like, I use the word channel, like creativity kind of intermingled. Like they're kind of the same thing to me.
Right.
Like all creativity is channeling.
I'm trying to get it like
right?
this.
You get it right?
Yeah, I'm like, hey, I'm your young one. I'm your pass out. You be yeah. He's, well, because you're in frame.
Oh, really?
Because you're sexy. Sorry, I'll do it one more time. There it is. Young Wonka Tonka, you shall be one in nature.
And then,
Protector, defender, service. Yeah, but see, you're so dialed in though, because you even put the right terms on the card.
Later.
You
that's
know,
what's really trippy is that's when I'm feeling like I'm like a puppet sometimes because like
Avatar.
Later, I find out actually from someone that was a member of some Indian tribe that this is like all these meanings they have specific meanings for these things that I had no knowledge of.
Right.
So it's just like picking them out of the creative field. And speaking of everybody being creative, we all have access to that creative field.
Right.
And it's just you spend more time in it or you develop a skill to bring it back, and then you can get different results. And
You have a method, okay? I know you've been asked these types of questions before. I'm gonna ask in a different way. If you're a young artist out there, and when people get writer's block, let's just say, or people get art, you have a half finished something. What is it like? What emotion? What visualization? What do you do to push past that stagnance or the unknowingness? Because
that's like super easy, dude. Like,
all right, yeah.
First of all,
listen, it sounds super easy, but I guarantee you, give me a thumbs up out there if you have a bunch of half finished work, inventions in the garage, paint jobs.
Yeah.
You painted half the deck. Give me a thumbs up if you have half finished work out there, because for a lot of us, it's not that easy, John.
No, but I mean, let me tell you what I'm about to say, and then you tell me if it's easy or not.
Okay.
Because I've had this conversation many times with people, and the real problem is it's not easy to overcome block, like writer's block or artist block, but the problem is that that you think you're blocked and you're not. It's just that's not what's happening. Like, in other words, it's like sitting on the beach and thinking you have ocean block. Like, not blocked. The ocean's right there. Creativity's right there. You're on the beach, the water's right there. You're not blocked, but there is a reason you're not going in. You just have to identify what it is.
What do you think it is? Do you think it's fear? You think it's lack of... Come on, let the world
it's fear
know.
of the unknown. It's like maybe you don't know how to swim. Maybe it's a stormy day. Maybe you just don't feel like it that day. There's a number of reasons. Why wouldn't you want to go in the ocean? A lot of times you just want to make a fool of yourself, whatever.
So you think judgment is one of the main reasons?
So the key then is to okay, so don't worry about whether it's a good piece of art or it's a good piece of writing. You just jump in, make a fool of yourself, and have fun doing it. Like it doesn't have to be fun at first. Just go in and start splashing around. And that's literally what I do. And I do art workshops with people. And the first thing I do is literally close my eyes and slap paint on there to show everybody, this is how you start a painting. Literally, just get the motion going. It's not about it looking good.
You're reminding me of Bob Ross right now.
No, that's a insult.
No, it's not that. I'm just trying to say, how do you do it? You're like, I go like this, and I slap some paint, and let's just make some trees, and this in the clouds, they just form, right? It's because you're gifted, first of all.
But you'd be surprised. You try it, and all of a sudden you're having fun, and no one's blocked anymore. So to answer your question, it wasn't real. Now people have specific issues.
You're like Tony Hawk doing a kickflip. You're like, it's just easy. You just step on it, you just flip it.
You'd be surprised.
Okay,
but it's not about whatever being good. It's about doing it, man.
No, but I like this because we're homies, and like I said here on TeamLight, we're putting together the A team, and I know this is Abundance is about to hit.
Right.
John's back here right on time. You're here right on time. You realize that, right?
Oh, good.
Yeah. So
Late? I thought
what
it
I'm
was
trying to say is that, I mean, as far as all the art installations, because there will be many in the cities of light, like John, John, can I get that one Idrisil you painted?
No, I'm busy. Dude.
I need a big one up here. Hey, I'll get the print, John. I'll get
Yeah, I'll get my assistant
I'll get,
to help you.
I want to buy the print. Okay, so, but what I'm trying to say is that a lot of us right now are looking for our tribes. A lot of us right now are looking for people that fill in the empty seats in the round table. You could be in Mr. Fisher's round table out there in, Maryland, let's just say. Or you could be in different countries. You could be in Canada. You can be in British Columbia. You could be in the UK right now. You could be in France right now. You can be in South Korea right now. What I'm trying to get to is this. Right now, look at these 6 to 12 seats at this round table that you have in your life. Start seeing who's going to be sitting next to you. Start seeing what vibrational match makes sense and feels good. For me, I like everyone in my circle to be abundant, happy, and healthy first. Before we even start the day, are you in a good mood? What's going on in your life? So what I'm trying to say for you guys out there, everyone right now is looking left and looking right. It could be a new partner for you. Now we're going into the, like the session stuff, right? It could be a new occupation for you. It could be a new location for you. Follow the resonance that's coming literally from your soul in your chest, dude, and let the universe guide you where you need to be. Because if you resist it, for example, John, tell him what you went through. Like, tell him, like, Sedona's not, you told him a little bit, Sedona's not the place. I've been here. I had my gallery. And then you went to North Carolina and explained you were in the gnarliest hurricane ever.
Oh yeah, but what came online besides the intuition was gratitude, dude. Like, for real. Like, it was authentic. Like, I was like grateful, first of all, that wow, I was like totally alive. And then when I got water, I had enough water for the day. It was like, oh, I'm so grateful. So it just everything got really boiled down to the essences, right? But it was like true gratitude. Like, whoa, like gratitude that my neighbors were there, and then I had some actually help, which was unusual for me. Like, you don't think of like gratitude in that way. It's like, thank God there's other people here that needed my help and I could be there, kind of a thing, right? Right. So anyway, in that mindset, when I came back through Sedona, when I was going west, I literally was going to stop here for lunch. Like, that was my plan. I swear, man. But you know why I was going to do that?
Why?
It was because when I left, I was just like, Sedona sucks, because I was working really hard. I was working too hard and things weren't working out. And I left. And when I came back, I was in this state of gratitude. Like, Sedona is cool. Right. Like, there was this cool lunch place that I didn't eat at, much. And I thought, you know what? I didn't do enough things that I just really wanted to do the last time. Yeah. So I'm going to stop there for lunch this time. And that's literally what I was going to do. And then one thing led to another. And I just opened my eyes to the friends I had here, and then eventually found a house here and bought it and all that. But it was literally the gratitude state of mind. And like you were talking about, starting each day. Right. I think it's a crayon. In the morning, like, just get up in the morning and think of something you're grateful for. And that's like the best way. And I still do that now. Ever since then. First thing is just, I'm grateful I can stand up, man. This is awesome.
That's a pretty low bar, John. John, I got to be honest with you. I didn't incarnate to be thankful to stand up in the morning. No, man, but I'm just trying to say, I mean, wow. Wow. I'm just kidding.
Better than getting up all grumpy.
No, I'm just kidding. Listen, I'm working towards that level of humility. I'm like, wow, hey, creator, great creator. Thank you so much. I can now use the potty.
No, and then I go pet my dog.
No, I'm messing with you. I know.
Pup,
I guess my passion comes from a lot of us too, is the reason why I get so PO'd and I get so like fiery, which some of my friends and family love, is that I guess I just want to help more. I want to do better, and I want to create something that my friends and family can be safe. I want to create a safe environment from the outside weird things that have gone on the surface of it. Right? No, and I am, but I'm trying to say, like, what really gets me, like, why I'm so passionate and why the patience is so hard for me, because I know my codex. I'm not confused. I'm not just waking up. I've been awake 16 years, right? I walk into these meetings, I stare through these beings like they're toilet paper. And I'm going, why are we listening to so I have like a critical mass, too much data compression situation where I'm sitting there going like, am I really that far ahead in the timeline? You know, like what did I jump back in time? Should I have come back in the 90s or 2000s, or maybe I should have jumped earlier? So what I'm trying to say is I have all this diagnostic equipment going on with me when I'm viewing an environment, because I think many of us who come from the stars, that's how we process reality, or you would go extinct. You're not allowed to do mischievous, stupid things in other places. There's a reason for that. There's a reason why you don't continue behavioral patterns that lead to just complete deficiencies of the planetary's resources, or complete deficiencies in the balance of life of your fellow beings, human beings or animals or around you. You're not allowed to just trash your parents' house and then complain that you have to clean it up. I've never heard of something so ridiculous in all of my existence. So there's an older version of me that's been through these trials, tests. Some of us that have lived through Atlantis and Lemuria, we damn well know why you're not supposed to do something.
That's
do you see what I'm?
I totally get that.
Yeah, I mean, no, speak a little bit, because my thing is like, my passion doesn't come from an unknowing place. It comes from a place of knowing. Yeah. And I just don't want to let beings get led down the wrong path. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm trying to protect, like, put your wings out, and I'm like, hey guys, don't look that direction. That's not going to solve any of your problems. Come over here. Work towards your heart, your center, and being at peace. So that's kind of where my fire comes from, you know?
Yeah, what's coming to mind for me right now, I keep tying it back to the story since we got that thread going with the hurricane and all that, is knowing that we're actually safe in the universe and on the planet, like intrinsically safe. We're part of creation. We are it, and we are safe in this intelligent, if there's an intelligence to it all.
Right.
So we can fucking relax. Excuse me, can I say the F word?
No.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm just kidding. There are children that watch this, John.
We can,
but I have.
But no, I got to tell myself that.
Yeah, get it.
Time,
no, get it.
But relax, and then, because that's why we're destroying nature and all these things, is out of fear, right? Like we need to amass more than we need, or we think we need this in order to survive. You know, or other people are going to come that are a threat to us. You know. Right.
Well, competition. This false ego narrative, you know, look at the toilet paper thing that happened during COVID. Everyone went to Costco and he's cleaned out all the toilet paper. There's plenty of toilet paper for everyone, ladies and gents. But all of a sudden, there's people like hoarding toilet paper, you know? And then all of a sudden, like, I had guys driving up from Phoenix like, hey man, can I get 6 rolls? And I had to sit there and be like, yeah, I got you. I got your toilet paper, bro. What I'm trying to say is there's plenty of abundance on this planet for everybody. This mentality, this programming, this service to self program is breaking. I'm just giving everyone a heads up. Do not be a part of the system when it breaks, because during the bifurcation, you don't want to get sucked into a lower dimensional plane because you couldn't give up your toys and you wanted to hoard everything and be narcissistic. Yeah. So I just, in a real calm way, listen, just slow and steady steps towards your heart, healing yourself. And remember, that was a learned trait. These people that have gone through a lot of pain and weird stuff, that develop these types of parasitic programs that are running through them, that is a learned thing. And there could be some genetic thing, again, NPCs, unensouled beings, a lot of behind the scenes characters. You know, if we found out that 80% of the world's problem was created by beings that aren't even human, how long would it take before the entire South went tunnel hunting? These beings on this planet are playing a very dangerous game. If the Galactic Alliance are here scanning the surface of this world, this is an outpost planet in the outskirts of the Milky Way galaxy. Again, for everyone just waking up to this fact, if they're here, which I've heard the real Galactic Alliance is here, well, please be on your best behavior. And that goes for everyone who's praying to some fake deity god or on the night side. Believe in your heart, believe in the source of all things, believe in love, compassion, and be steadfast in holding this golden timeline, because you deserve it. Anything else other than that, it's all going to be shredded. It's all being paper shredded. The whole thing is being dropped off into a lower timeline. I await the day when I wake up from my dreams and I'm actually existing in it.
Basically, you're talking about being in your heart, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh,
It's just be in your heart. So I think,
you got nothing to worry about.
listen, I want to be the happy little Palladian that runs around all day around my property. My inner child is so rad. I'm like, bro, I just, you know, I feel like I'm like this big, like, one day I'll get to have fun like you, son. And like, I don't know how to express that. I think a lot of us are just so, we've gone through so many trials and, you know,
But you
tests.
Point. It's like getting in touch with our inner child, right? To put it another way.
That's your
Like
purpose.
yeah, that's your purpose.
If you lose that,
Yeah. That's what
Game
I call
over.
new paradigm practicality. Like we're so conditioned that it's not practical to be in your heart. We're so programmed to not like be in touch with our inner child to to get a a job or whatever. But the experience I'm having is like the most practical thing that I ever do is like to have fun and be in my heart. Like literally, I keep having to do that,
right?
Which is a weird thing to say, but literally, oh shit, I gotta go have fun, in order for.
So let's take this even one step deeper. So what was the main thing that they said that was the issue with humanity or man? They always said man was that they have a hole in their heart they can't fill. So the material world, what they do is they distract themselves instead of healing their heart. They go, here's a new car, here's a new boat, here's a new house, here's a new girlfriend, here's a new this.
Right.
And guess what? At the end of the day, are they any happier for it? And to be honest with you, filling that heart with love, compassion, and forgiveness for yourself is one of the hardest things you could do down here. And I think that's really what the Phantom Matrix is. When I left LA or Southern California and I moved out here for the first time in 2010, my phone, no one even knew I left, went off with two director jobs and someone that wanted to hang out, let's just say, out of the blue on the middle of the drive on the way out of leaving the Matrix. Here's that job you wanted, here's this, and here's this. While I'm driving in my car, my phone is going off. So that is how bad the Matrix did not want to let me go. What I'm trying to say, ladies and gents, in your own lives, if you can figure out what that is that actually truly makes you happy and you can be at peace with it, you don't need all the extra things. Everything that I want to do for humanity and what we feel from our hearts is to leave this place better than we found it, create some infrastructure and structural support to create new generations of light beings where they're safe, secured, roof over your head, well-fed. You're not in survival mode. When you take any human being and you put them in survival mode, their telomeres shrink, they go right back into reptilian part of their brain, and it's fight or flight. As soon as we get the rest of our friends and family out of fight or flight, we will ascend this entire planet. Lady, anything you'd like to say about that?
Boom.
Boom.
Mic drop.
Ladies and gentlemen, I love you. Come out to Rise of the Guardians, taking place May 8th through the 10th. John will have a big table there with all of his artwork. He's great to ask questions. He's a very down-to-earth, salt-of-the-earth type of gentleman. And we're going to get through this together, ladies and gentlemen. And
So pick a card.
yeah, pick a card for him. You want me to pick a card? You pick a card.
I'll shuffle them. You pick them.
Okay, all right. John's gonna shuffle. Let's do a card for the
collective.
The collective right
Collective
now.
Life team.
That's right.
There you go.
All right, here we go. From the creator himself. All right, this is cool. Pick a card while the guy that created is sitting right next to you. All right, here we go.
Here's some.
Boom. No, I got it. You want to read it? Go ahead. Here, the book's right here. Here, I'll pick it. You read what? Because by the way, he channeled everything in the book. So when I picked the card, he's the one who actually created the workbook that goes with it. This one. Sea Priestess.
The priestess.
Feeling, balance, compassion.
All right. So how much time we got? You want me to just go down to the message here?
Yeah, I'm trying to get this in frame. Look, you're trying to. Your face is so.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. Sea Priestess. God, I miss you. I miss the sea. I'm like a sailor that's out here and just
That's
drying out like a cactus at 5,000 feet elevation. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I gotta get to the ocean. Okay.
Sea priestess.
Like Sea Priestess, you are aligned and deeply connected to the power of water, and this energy is here to lovingly find its way to restore balance within you and around you. Bend and flow with and around any situation where you feel stuck or resistance in your life. Like water, soft, graceful, and unstoppable. Also, deeply honor your feelings. The best way to do this is just be with them, lovingly, like a mother holds her child, embracing whatever arises with care and compassion. No matter how deep a sadness, hurt, or anger, you can trust and surrender to the flow of your emotions. They're here to guide you back to being with yourself in a more loving way. It begins by knowing it's safe to feel however you feel. Sweet.
You guys want one more? Give me a thumbs up. I feel like you guys are like, oh, one. Give me a thumbs up if you guys want another one. Or we're gonna wrap it.
You take a vote. Can you poll?
I need to see some thumbs. Or listen. Namaste.
Yes, I see. Yes, I see some thumbs. I don't see any thumbs down.
There's no listen. I don't even think there's a thumbs down on it. It's not like Rome. Like finish him. Like I mean, can we? We're trying to pull cards here, John. Okay, hold on. This one.
And the thumbs up. Y'all.
All right.
Surrender.
Here we go. This is the card we need for all of our analytical brains out there staring at the news feed, staring at every single world leader on the planet and the military industrial complex above and below ground. Here we go. Surrender. Allowing, trust, and destiny. And why is that so important? Trusting that our creator has our best interest in mind. So John's going to read that. Surrender to these. Go ahead.
All right, here we go. The surrender card is telling you that you can now let go and trust the flow. All the things that you're asking about are working out in ways that you can't yet see. The best thing you can do right now is to surrender, completely relax, and trust your destiny. You are an integral part of the sacred design of the universe, brilliantly crafted and woven into it with infinite intelligence and loving care. You are no less than the exquisite handiwork of its creator. And if the creator is keeping worlds orbiting and galaxies spinning, she is taking care of all your needs too. This card is your angels and guides telling you, surrender, we have you surrounded. So you may as well give up.
Give up and go straight up. We're all ascending together. Ladies and gentlemen, absolute pleasure. Check out all of our goodies at teamlightstore.com. And John, how can they find you?
Find me hiding out in Sedona, I guess.
No, but I'm saying spirit. You got spirit decks.
Spiritcards.com. You can check out the website. Mosleyart.com. You can see all my artwork on there.
Here, let me put that in just right here. And it's all in the description, ladies and gentlemen. All of his links are there, but Mosley.
I would be stoked to get some follows on Instagram. I was hacked, I don't know, about a year and a half ago, and I lost all my followers of 10 years, so I'm starting over.
Is it spiritcards.com?
Spiritcards.com.
Why? Come on, baby.
Anyway, Mosley Artist is the Instagram. Mosley Artist.
Okay, and let me type in it. Mosley. What is it? Mosley Art.
What are we looking for?
For the Instagram. Oh, you see.
Artist. Mosley
Look,
Artist.
why is it going so slow?
Mosley Artist.
Listen, that's not my fault. This thing's okay. Mosley, Mosley.
Yeah, Artist. And I'm going to be doing workshops in the spring and summer, probably online as well.
Are you gonna do
what we talked about? Just people.
Are you want to do something? Okay, let's talk about this. You want to do something for the post conference for people that are coming in?
Yeah, I'd love to.
You want to do like okay? So tell me how many seats you can have at your place for how many people?
At my place?
Let's just say you wanted to do a little retreat with 10 people to help them, develop their art. How do you normally do it?
Oh, well, I used to do it at my gallery. The gallery's closed.
Okay.
So now I just do it out of my home studio.
Okay.
But it's a smaller venue, so it would probably be about 10. But I'm looking for a larger space this spring because I think it's going to blow up and we're going to do
Okay, so if you guys interested, email support@teamlight.com and we will figure out, we're just going to put your name in a folder and I'll give it to John. Unless you want to email, how about they email you directly?
Sure. You want to?
Tell them.
J. Art Mosley, JART. Mosley, J. Art Mosley
I'll put it right here. If you guys are curious about
gmail.com.
I'm trying to have everything when people come out here, you know, Friday the 8th, so the 8th through the 10th of May, right? 8th through the 10th, it's popping at the Performing Arts Center, Rise of the Guardians. May 11th is the Day of Being with the Fishers, right? And then I'm saying the 12th, 13th, 14th, you should have something where people can actually learn from the master.
Be stoked.
Okay, so it's a JART, right?
Yeah, I already told you what I'm going to do. I'm going to close my eyes and just make a mess, and then
Don't listen. I'm going to start making so J Art. What is it? Mosley? J Art Mosley.
Yeah, jartmosley@gmail.com.
All right, at Gmail. If you guys want to learn from the master himself, there is his email, and you guys can come out and check that out. We'll probably set something up for him, obviously, Rise of the Guardians, but also in the post-conference stuff that's going to be going on. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been an absolute pleasure having you guys here today. We've got some more interviews coming up on Friday. We got some things with Enlighten Up Media, and then obviously we'll go live on Saturday with our card reading. Until next time, peace.
Thanks, you guys.
Turn off the light, take a deep breath, and relax.
From the stars we came, ancient souls awake, Pleiadian light, Arcturian grace, Rion wisdom in our veins, star seeds rise and breaking chains. Feeling the call, the inner spark ignite, DNA strands weaving through the night, Kundalini fire climbing up the spine, like body activation, divine design, ascending now to the seventh dimension, where divine grace flows in pure intention. We rise, we shine in crystalline light, seventh dimension calling us tonight. Releasing karma, old densities fade, crystals humming, sacred grids remade, vibrational shift from 3D to 5D and beyond. Galactic family, eternal bond, ascending now to the seventh dimension.